Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd. It's the 23rd of January 2014, and let's see some photos from the Martin Luther King Jr. Day uh, parade. Okay, there's some folks from the Senior Center. That group had got together and got to ride over there, and you know, they're friends of mine, so I thought I'd include them. They were sitting close, listening to Lionel Jordan give his speech and some of the songs that were done in honor of the day. And that's after the parade got way up on Maple. You see Dick Bennett sometimes on the short takes here. He's holding the Omni sign and pretty close to the front of the main parade. And they had come all the way from down on Dixon Street at the Walnut Art Center parking lot, and there were just literally hundreds of people. Couldn't count them. You'll see some shots of not just very close shots of individuals such as this, but the group strung out up the street there as they go, and they were moving along pretty fast. And the women in the back of that pickup were singing and leading them with long-time, well-known human rights songs. And you can see the song, I think, the city attorney, Kent Williams, was in the parade, as well as Mayor Jordan. I don't know, may have been some other city council members, staff members, I don't know, but certainly this is a popular parade with the public and has been for several years in Fayetteville. And I don't know how many places in Arkansas have such a parade. It looks like I'm showing the same shot, but it's not, because these folks are moving pretty fast. And I see friendly faces. And they, some of them are university students. Some of them are members of groups such as Omni. And others are just residents of the city who feel strongly about human rights and value what Martin Luther King taught Americans and the world about how we should treat one another. If you're religious, you think in terms of what would Jesus do? Well, some would say he would have marched in this parade had he been here. Maybe the spirit of goodness is what this represents. Simple kindness and goodness. And the popular word lately in Fayetteville, organizations growing to talk about compassion. And certainly that's what this is all about. So hope you enjoy seeing maybe some of your friends in here, and maybe thinking about next year, if it's not so cold, getting out there yourself and participating. Some people were pushed in wheelchairs up this parade, and some people had their baby strollers, and there have been a pet or two in this parade. I don't see one right now, but there were so many. There's a stroller back there coming with a youngster in it. So it's really really exciting to see that our city is so vibrant and so interested in caring about other people in the world and other people who may not have everything they need to have a good life in our city. Homeless people, for instance. Not sure there were any homeless people in that parade, but I think they should have been, because they need to speak up for their own needs and maybe the treatment that they're given by some people who don't understand that any of us could be homeless at any moment if we lost a job, that sort of thing. Well, there they were beginning to collect up toward they were going to turn in on the campus and go to the student union, and so you really see a lot of people who care about the message Martin Luther King to Americans. And we'll do some different things in another short take, but I thought this parade was big enough to deserve a full 5-minute short take. You know, you can see video. I have about 3 clips of video on YouTube, and you can hear some of the singing and the speeches and that sort of thing if you choose to go to my Aubrey Shepherd YouTube channel. Till next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd. This will be your part to help keep water clean in the air if you're in the woods creek, and take care of your fellow man. See? Okay, this is about the rights of people to have homes safe from flooding and homes, neighborhoods safe from destruction. You see this image at right, there's a lot there at left in this picture. See all those trees? Very shady lot. Well, this is a picture I pulled from the past, and it's showing that lot, which is the way it looks right now. They've been clearing it, moved the trees, all that greenery you saw in those first images is not there, of course, because it's winter, but I've got a picture of the same house with green next to it, and that's the lot to your right there. And so what's happened is a natural rain garden on it's the lowest point along that block, and water enters there, and that's a protected portion of the Skull Creek that runs from our left to our right. And as we're looking at this picture, it comes out from under the street from a pipe, runs a short way above ground, approximately where it must have been the original stream, and then it goes under that house and the yards to the right, about 3 or 4 houses maybe before you get down to Johnson. This is near Gunter Street, which is across directly from that house you see there. And that land absorbs water right now. It still does. It doesn't have as much vegetation. You can see piles of trees back there. I showed you some of these last week. But it's an abuse of nature. It's an abuse of anybody who cares about clean air, which trees help produce, and clean water, which the absorbent soil cleanses as it soaks in, whether it's street runoff or rainwater or mud flushing in or whatever. If it goes into that absorbent soil, it'll be okay. But if the developer levels all of that, is permitted to by the city, and fills it, then it will be much higher than the downhill land. It will not absorb any water, and the result will be more flooding and less protection. Okay, 517 Walnut, see that in the middle? That's the lot we're talking about. This is from the city's GIS system, and that's as good a print of it I could get with the equipment I've got. But anyhow, you can see it there, how many trees there are. There's just a little space out there. That's also a winter shot from a year ago. And you can see that maybe there was some green grass still there, and the sun could get through that time of the year, but in the summer it's heavily shaded. So this is on just 1 block over, and this illustrates what goes on when these houses are built in this kind of place. This is 1 block over on Willow, I believe. And you can see all the big equipment. Well, the street's blocked. When they're doing this kind of stuff in these small neighborhoods on these small lots, the machinery blocks the whole street. It prevents the city garbage and recycling and yard waste trucks from getting through there on the assigned days, because these people don't own enough property to build on the property. And they can't do it with a ladder and a hammer and so forth and a saw, they think they have to have those giant machines. So that's what's going to happen to this section of Walnut Avenue, and if this is permitted, and it's basically just an intolerable thing for several reasons: violation of the stream side protection ordinance, violation of the tree protection ordinance, and tendency to create more dirty water downstream, more dirty air around